And we're going to go straight into our news of the week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com. They're located in person at 114th and Davenport, just south of Dodge. Whether you visit them online or at the office, either way, they help you get your piece of the American dream. We like saying that because it's a big deal getting a house, moving, buying one, choosing one, figuring out the financing. They take a lot of that pressure away from you because they know so well what they're doing, and they can help work out the best lending solution for you. Eagle Mortgage is not a bank. They shop the banks as a mortgage broker, and so they find the best lending solution. Like we said, give them a call if you're thinking about buying a house. You can find them online once again at eaglemortgagecompany.com. Well, Trenton, we have several news items on the docket this week. The first one is Lauritsen Gardens is going to unveil a new playground called Sophia's Play Garden on May 26th, which is coming up in a couple days. But guess what? This is not just your typical playground. This is a $13 million playground.
Holy moly. What is in a $13 million And you have to be named Sophia to play on it.
It's actually named after the donor's daughter, the daughter of Paulina and Bob Schlott. And it is 100% donor focused. It's a big deal because they broke ground on this thing in 2022. So pretty much a 3-year build. Meanwhile, the state track meet is underway in Omaha, and there's not much left of it. It's been going on since Wednesday, and it wraps up today. But that brings in 2,600 athletes and their families. And you don't really think of a high school event being a big tourism driver, but believe it or not, the Nebraska State Track Meet is one of the biggest hotel-consuming events of the year in Omaha.
And we used to be down the street on a frontage road at NAI MP Dodge, and we felt it.
Yeah.
At Burke High School.
Because there would be people wanting to park in our lot and all that sort of thing. So
I made a lot of cash that week.
Yeah. You thought about it, but I don't think you actually did it.
Sorry, Nate.
Nebraska is the #1 state in the nation for newly retired women. This according to an article in Travel and Leisure magazine based on a study by Manhattan Mental Health Counseling. This organization ranked all 50 states on many factors, including cost of living, healthcare, life expectancy, crime, climate, and other things. In addition to being #1, or I should say in addition to #1 Nebraska, several other states in this region made the top 10. South Dakota, nearby, #2. Iowa, across the river, #3. Kansas, just to our south, #4. And then Wisconsin, 7, North Dakota, 8, and Wyoming, #9.
Can these women be married or they have to be single?
They're just retired women. It has nothing to do whether they're married or not. Why would you ask that?
Well, I'm just curious if their husbands or
are you looking for someone?
Significant others came around. Yeah, I'm looking for a cougar.
So I guess you couldn't pick a better part of the country because Omaha being right between Nebraska, on the edge of Nebraska, or right between #1 and #3. So that's encouraging to know that things are pretty good here for people that want to retire, especially women. The Omaha Planning Board approved plats for new developments along North 192nd Street. Basically, there is going to be a lot more development activity along North 192nd Street, even though there already has been quite a bit for some time. Specifically, we're looking around 192nd and 4th Street. We've got a 236 single-family lot subdivision named Whispering Oaks. We have another one called McCardle Ridge with 267 subdivisions. And then finally, we've got a mixed-use development coming up to that area called Antler View West. You're still going to see just an explosion of development in that northwest Omaha area that is kind of in that arc between Elkhorn and Bennington.
And if you're on 204th Street, you should see the single-family. I think a lot of it's single family for rent, but there are some huge developments going on now that are just really nice, but separated apartments, if you will.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. And then we finish up with a little bit of news from North Downtown. Crews have framed the 4th floor of the Nova Apartments, which are under construction southeast of 12th and Nicholas. That particular area is called Millwork Commons. Nova will be a 5-story building with street-level retail and 74 apartments. It is just a stone's throw to the northeast from Charles Schwab Field. And while floors 2 through 5 will all be apartments, ground level retail will include a very unique sports bar from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It'll only be their second location, and the sports bar specializes in and focuses on Louisiana State University athletics. Now, why would you think an LSU sports bar would go there?
Probably because even if they don't make the College World Series, which is not that often that they don't make it, their fans come to the College World Series, and they buy the most shots when there's a contest at Rocco's, is it?
Yeah, Rocco's. I think it's called Rocco's or Rocco's. But anyway, yeah, there's kind of this special connection between Omaha and Louisiana State University. And
what is it called, do you know?
I don't have that in front of me, but we did report it in a previous Grow Omaha news brief. So if you just go to growomaha.com and search Louisiana or LSU bar,
They should call it Where You At?
Charles Schwab Field, it'll show up.
In New Orleans, where I lived for 4 years, going to Tulane University, we get along friendly with LSU because it's the state school and we're much higher. No, just kidding. I couldn't get in anymore with my grades. But basically, if you say where you at in Louisiana, that could be like, how you doing? Where are you? What time is it? They just use it for everything.
Thanks, Trenton. That's a pretty cool Cajun language education session for this morning. And with that, we're going to wrap up our news of the week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com. If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.